How we doing, guys? Welcome back. 6-2 beer reviews. A little different review today. Checking it out in the backyard today. It's a little cold one out, but you know it's stout time, so I like being in the element. Sometimes I'm having a good stout. Went in the cellar today and I picked out a Deth from 2021, so about 2 years old, actually a little over 2 years old. Yeah, Deth from Revolution Brewing, Chicago, Illinois. You know what, they got a little thing on the back here I'll read for a second. It says, witness the firepower of this fully operational barrel-aged imperial oatmeal stout, brewed with English specialty malts and the addition of flaked and malted oats to create a rich, chocolatey profile and silky mouthfeel that cloaks its considerable strength. The American oak barrels continue to build layers of complexity reminiscent of vanilla, toasted coconut, and caramel candy after aging this dark menace a full 12 months. Aged in bourbon barrels, 14.8%. It's in a 12-ounce format, so I'm okay with that. A little higher ABV, but really cool can art. I dig it. Yeah. So I bought a 4-pack of this, had it fresh. But so the last one that I got, so decided to age it a couple years, and let's see how it's held up. Actually got a little dust on it. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just a nice cold day out. It is time of recording, New Year's Eve, and I wanted to review a nice little barrel-aged stout. So let's see what this one looks like. Leave that right there. You know, it didn't pour as thick and viscous as I remember, but a little slightly dirty glass there. Man, I can smell it from here. It smells awesome. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a stout. Got a quarter finger of just a nice khaki colored head, nearing like that mocha colored head. It's a little darker. Yeah, it's just got that nice stout kind of color to it. Yeah, let's get a nose on it. See what it's got. See how it's held up over 2 years. Oh wow! Oh my god! This is like straight fudgy brownie batter. Yeah, it's literally like bourbon soaked fudgy brownies. They say, I'm almost positive I remember them saying to drink this fresh on here. This, after 2 years, this smells awesome right now. You still get that oak, which I think is really awesome after 2 years. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, seriously, after 2 years, you know, just sitting in the fridge, this smells awesome. Like, it still has a lot of oak character. Nice amount of dark chocolate. Yeah, it's just like fudgy, a little bit of that chocolate syrup, you know, like Hershey's chocolate syrup. I get the slightest bit of coconut, like a toasted coconut. Yeah, little slightly boozy, but for the most part, this smells really awesome. Let's dive in, guys. Cheers. So this has been sitting in my fridge. My beer fridge is pretty cold, but I let it sit out at least 30 minutes, maybe 45. Probably could have let it sit out a little longer. It's definitely changed from what I remember You know, last time I had it was a year ago, so it's definitely changed a little bit. If anything, I think that, honestly, it's kind of weird. I feel like I get more of like a bourbon thing. I definitely get like a, God, what's the word? You know, just from being in the cellar for so long, it's just got that like a little bit of dusty kind of thing going on, which I'm a little surprised by. You know, it just being in a can. Yeah, it's really bourbon forward. Like I get a good amount of oak. I think a little more of that coconut comes through on the taste. I'd be really interested to see how this opens up like over the next hour or so. Yeah, it's honestly, it's not what I was expecting. It's not really what I remember it tasting like. But I don't know, maybe it's just a little too cold right now. We are standing in pretty cold weather right now, so it's probably not helping it, but I mean, it's not a bad beer, you know. I don't think it's gotten better over the last 2 years. Definitely think it was best when it was fresh, which is, you know, probably why they say to drink it fresh. But you know, you get a 4-pack of a almost 15% stout, you know, sometimes you're not gonna go through all of them. So yeah, it was just one of those beers I wanted to age, see how it changed a little bit, and it definitely changed for sure. It's almost got a little nuttiness to it too. I do think this is going to get better, like as it warms up a little bit, for sure. I think a little more of that chocolate. It's got some really like nice fruit characters to it. Vanilla, I can totally see that. Caramel candy, yeah, for sure. It does. It has like a caramel sweetness to it. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but we just reviewed Brewing's Irish Sweet Stout, and that had a decent amount of caramel sweetness to it, and I get a lot of those notes in this beer as well. That bourbon is for sure still there though, which I love to see, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's held up like great, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. I think it's still a really solid stout, and if you've got one laying around of what would you say this was, 2021? Yeah, if you got 2021 Deth Star hanging around, drink it now. I don't think it's gonna get better over the next year or two. I would definitely pull one out, and yeah, I mean, Revolution makes great beer. Their barrel aged stuff is just killer. I would love to have some of this year's Deth Star Straight Jacket if I get a chance. So hopefully I can try to pick up some of that soon. But I do have a 2021 Straight Jacket as well. Hopefully I'll get that review out soon. But yeah, I mean, 2021 Deth Star, it held up all right. Yeah, you know, it's one of those beers I definitely want to review a fresh one for sure. So hopefully we get our hands on one of those soon. And yeah, that's all I got. First outdoor beer review checking out another one of our cellar beers. Deth from Revolution Brewing, Chicago, Illinois. One of those bucket list breweries I definitely want to visit sometime in the future. Yeah, guys, that's all I got. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and give me a subscribe. I'm gonna keep posting at least 1 or 2 reviews a week, and yeah, hope you like what you're seeing. Cheers, guys. I'll catch you next time. Happy New Year's.